So guys, welcome to Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1. I've never played this one. I've just realised you just have Holmes and then half a Chapter 1. So this is like Chapter 0.05. Or, I don't know. It's excuse me. Yeah, I'm blocking things out. I may need to move the camera around. We'll work that out. I don't know what the UI looks like. Brand new game, as always. Where do I put the camera? Who knows? I found this top left is generally the best for most games now. So, I've already done all my settings. We're just going to dive into a brand new game. A Mother's Love. Ask the receptionist about my room. Old City is the only district that something. Okay. Find a quiet place to disguise yourself unnoticed? I can do that. Okay.
Ginger. That's what you need. A mouthful of the good stuff and you'll see the back of any seasickness.
Thank you for your support, John. Don't suppose you actually brought any ginger?
No, I don't get seasick.
Terrific.
Don't worry, Sherry. We've almost arrived at Cordona. I can see land through the porthole.
So much for docking by tea time. The captain seemed more interested in his maids than in his maps.
Oh, is Sherlock grumpy? Cheer up. We're back where we grew up. It's exciting. What's changed? What's the same?
Ugh. I'm starting to question whether the weeks-long journey was worth it.
Very interesting take on Watson so far.
Indignity simply to
What,
visit a grave.
Shirley? What's up? What's up?
Even if it is my mother's.
Ah, that's just Mycroft's nonsense, still rattling around in your head. Try to forget what he said. I have.
I believe it was that this is a performative farce, a feeble excuse to avoid responsibilities, and that there was nothing to be gained from it.
You needed to do this. Enough of the self-pity and doubt. So we're a little late. What of it? We'll retire to the hotel and visit her in the morning. It'll be worth it.
Thank you, John.
And if you want to notify the captain's wife of his indiscretions, I will not stand in your way.
It's Sherlock, of course he's going to. He
At
can't
last.
help himself.
I'm quite ready to get off this cursed boat.
Come on. We'll go together.
Well, unless Watson's planning to just stay there, I don't know. Obviously. No, I was just going to stay on the boat. Go back home again. I'm going to be interested to see how they might have changed all the deduction mechanics with this version as well, compared to the last couple that we played. Hopefully I liked Crimes and Punishments because you could get things wrong. My roleplay group were talking about this game actually before, about how, or similar kind of thing where you can do the like two pieces of information come together to make a deduction, but you could pair different ones together and be like, this one pairs with this to get one deduction, or this pairs with this to get a different deduction, and, you know, it led you to different conclusions. I wonder if they've kept that, because I liked that system, and if you got it wrong, the game didn't go, no, bam, slap wrist, you got it wrong, game over. It was like, cool, the guy got arrested and put on trial, and because you're Sherlock Holmes, they just trust you. And you're like, I feel the weight of the responsibility of this all of a sudden, you know? Yes, I am.
Hey,
Thank
Sherry,
you, game. I'm pressing the buttons.
Come on, catch up.
Yes, yes.
I wonder if the books would have been so successful if they'd been about Sherry and John rather than Sherlock and Watson. Sherry and John, yeah. I mean, you know, maybe. Maybe.
Welcome to Il Palazzo de Lusso, sir.
Yes, hi. How are you? Can I
If you need something, sir,
talk
please
to him?
inquire at reception. If you need something, sir, please inquire at reception.
I'm inquiring with you, good man.
If you need something, sir, please inquire at reception.
I'm inquiring with you, though. I might need something from you.
If you need something, sir,
Okay,
please
fine.
inquire at reception.
Welcome
I'll just
to
open the door with my
Palazzo
face.
di Lusso, sir. We just need your signature. Would you kindly sign these papers, sir?
There you are.
Ah, Mr. Holmes. Yes, we have room 221 prepared for you.
221.
It was reserved for 2 people. Would you like a second key?
Oh, no, I think we'll stick together.
It's just easy to
Very
remember
good.
his room number when
Rooms
it's the
are
same as his
upstairs,
house
sir.
number.
Welcome to Cordona.
Hurry up, Sherlock. I want to see our room.
I really specifically would need room 221. Thank you. Somebody's already in it. Kick them out. It's my room now. Wow, look at Watson. He's just chilling like a villain. Look at him. He's like, yeah, what up? What up? I'm just enjoying
Hurry
myself.
up, Sherlock. I want to see our room. I hope there's a balcony with a view.
I think you mean my room. I thought you were getting your own, Watson. Ooh, can I talk to this guy over here? Nope, they're, Ooh. Can we run? Yes, we can run. Okay. Interesting. Quite a lot of space to run around.
Would you like a drink, sir?
Oh, gin and tonic, please.
Would you like a drink, sir?
No? Okay. It's a rhetorical question. I'm not... Ooh. Would you like a drink? I mean, I'm not going to get you one, but I'm just interested. Would you like a drink? Ah. I don't even know where room 221 is. What's over here? What are you guarding? You've just bought a gin and tonic? Nice. I see you're also a man of excellent taste and culture. Okay, so the room numbers are up there. Ah, here we go. Hi, I believe this is my room.
I apologise, sir, but your room is not yet ready.
That is outrageous.
Perhaps in the meantime you would like to relax in the foyer?
And
Tonight
not get
the
a
restaurant
drink.
is offering a complimentary marlin ceviche to all our guests.
Let's check what they have on offer.
Ceviche, you say? Jesus Christ, Watson, I didn't realise you were right there.
Let's check what they have on offer.
There's Marlin Ceviche. Weren't you listening? Watson, you've got to be more observant if you're going to roll with Holmes, okay? If you're going to roam with Sherry Holmes, you got to be observant. Ooh, that's a good gin. That is a good gin. I've always been more of a Gordon's London Dry, but what was the name of the gin that I got in England once? It's gone. I only got the one bottle once upon a time, and then I saw it because it was pretty cheap actually compared to Gordon's. But it turns out that's because it was on 50% sale. Well, at full price, it was way more expensive, but it was good gin. But man, I can't remember the name of it. So it begins with a G as well, but yeah, it's gone. Though I may have some Tanqueray Rangpur afterwards. Ooh. Good stuff.
Hey, Sherry. Just our luck.
Alright, we just had some sushi. And is that it? They just needed that little bit of time. What's this? Ooh, fortune telling. Watson's like, here, look at this. Quest objective. Yeah, okay.
A medium, John. Haven't we been through this already?
Come on, it's not like we've got anything better to do.
Who's this?
Excuse me, sir, but I believe Mr. Galich is conducting a séance at the moment. Perhaps you'd care to have your portrait drawn while you wait?
Why?
Pardon me?
Why should I sit for a portrait?
I know what I look like. Why do I need a portrait
Sir,
drawing?
It's art. It doesn't need a why. It is its own justification.
All things require justification, be they objects, systems, or beliefs.
How about art as the lens through which we see the truth of the world?
That's backward. Truth is not subjective and not complicated. It's just the truth. It either is or it isn't. You do not need a lens to see it, just an open mind.
Damn, he got you.
That seems rather close-minded. Truth, like beauty, is in the eye of the beholder. So tell me, what do you see?
I see Henry Cavill.
Mediocrity.
You're a port enjoyer too. Never had it myself. Oh, damn, we are
Come now, Sherry.
dropping
what did he
frames
do
as
to
well.
deserve that? The
Oh, we have
servant
done.
mentioned ceviche at the bar, Sherry. You should grab us some, and I'll find us a table. I'm starving.
Okay, time to check if John found us a nice table for the evening.
I'll just take this whole plate. If you don't mind me. It's like Homer Simpson in the all-you-can-eat buffet taking the steam tray. This is mine now. Yum. Oh my
Sherry,
goodness.
I'm over here with my new Ursine companion.
Your Ursine companion. Are we talking about the cane or what?
Cordona's even quieter than I remembered. It's going to be a long evening.
Ah, come now, Sherry. What say we amuse ourselves with a little game?
What were you thinking? Oh, promise me it isn't nonsense. After being cooped up on that boat, I am itching for activity.
No. As you can see, someone left a cane on our table. I simply thought you could identify its owner.
Ah, so it is nonsense. It'll take me a minute, John, at most.
Well then, you can
We need to
deliver it to him as
tutorialize the
well.
deduction mechanic though. But come on, play along.
Deliver it to him. Then what are the staff here for? Aesthetics?
Stubborn, Sherry, too stubborn. You wanted something to do.
Slapping oneself in the face is also something to do. That doesn't make it worthwhile. But all right.
Oh, they're the mint
Take a look.
imperials. Oh my god, mint imperials. Remember when you used to get those in every restaurant as an after-dinner mint? That was a thing that just doesn't happen anymore in England, you know, at the very least. Here, Boston Pizza, you get a little mint in a little package that you can't open, you know, because it's like trying to squeeze it open. And you know, if you try to pop it, you're going to send the mint flying across into somebody else's drink. So, bye.
No matter how long you stare at the stick, it's not going to walk itself to its owner.
Well, I thought it might. It might be... That's why it's a walking stick? Alright, so... Oh, we move it around. I see. Oh. Very interesting head. So I hold down the button.
Hand grip is a head of a golden Javanese statue, probably stolen from a temple. The dents suggest it has been used as a bludgeon.
Wow. Okay. So it was stolen from a temple. So we're looking for someone who works for the British Museum.
A crest depicting a bulb of garlic in a meadow. Perhaps the Fielding family or Meadows. Or Craven, from the Old English name meaning garlic place. The cane is made of ebony, it's worn uncared for, and bears the scars of numerous hits. This cane is an expensive and ostentatious weapon. Its owner must be vain, volatile, and of noble English blood.
Take it with you, Sherry. Let's return it to its owner.
Wow. This is... Yeah, do we need to worry about the fact that the person who owns this cane has used it to beat people?
All right. I hope you noted down your observations in your casebook. But how are you going to find this nobleman?
The cane itself is not enough. I may have to ask other guests if they saw who was here.
We can ask bystanders about a piece of evidence, press the menu button to open the casebook, pin the evidence with X, speak to someone, try it now with the cane. Okay. So casebook is... Ooh, that's the map. Whoa! Is this like all open? Because the other Sherlock games were like little set pieces that you chose a map to go to. I mean, I guess... Okay, yeah. Looking at this... Maybe we don't just run around? Or maybe we do. Oh my god! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! What? This is big. Y'all out there waiting for GTA 6 to drop? We got the next map right here, guys. Look at this. So this is very similar to Sinking City, because that was like a big open map that you just had to traverse. So you used to go to a nightclub in Newcastle, which had a large glass bowl of them on the way out. Nice. That's classy. That's a classy club right there. What are we doing? The Lost Cane. So I X to pin evidence. I see. How do I... Ah, there we go. I was like, how do I get over here? Yeah. So we've just got a mother's love says the story. Okay. Press right stick for more details. Require pinned evidence when profiling people enables you to spot revealing traits. So I do need to make sure I'm pinning the correct piece of evidence when I'm investigating a thing, and then it kind of puts me in the mindset, I guess. In concentration mode, tracking and certain points of interest will appear when you have the relevant evidence pinned. So it's like, this is the task. It's like mindfulness, basically. If he's not on the task, he doesn't notice things. In inquiries with passers-by, Sherlock will only ask about the pinned evidence. You can pin evidence from the casebook. Blah, 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 blah. We've already done this. Okay, cool. Cool. So the cane is an accessory to a British nobleman. Oh. Can ask other guests who may have previously been here. Well, maybe we ask... Yeah, let's ask these people here. Hello.
May I ask for your assistance?
Of course. Stop me when you've had enough.
Okay. A couple of people at the table. Oh, there were 3 people at the table. A couple and a retired Navy officer. Observers weren't sure what happened to the couple, but the Navy officer was seen going out to the front garden for some air. I have to find him.
Oh, even with your keen senses, Sherry, I doubt you'll find the cane's owner on your first try.
And
Watch me.
Would you be confident enough to bet on it, my friend?
Why not? Let's see how good you really are.
Uh-huh. So right bumper to concentrate and reveal details to identify the target. Oh. Ooh. Greek adventurer, friendly, lived on a ship. German lawyer, friendly, has a pug. Oh my god. Why would you have one of those? Swedish actor, sympathetic police snitch. Are you a snitch? Are you a snitch, mate? An Irish clerk, affable, harms animals. Give me that cane. Oh, I already have it? Great. Whack. There we go. No animal harmers here, thank you very much. I can do this for everybody. It's like Watch Dogs, where you could scan people with the facial ID thing just by having the phone out, and it was like, yeah, this person collects stamps and, you know, other weird little factoids, and it was like, what? You learn a few things about some people. Interesting. Come on, let's see. Okay, she's somehow hiding herself.
Are you able to help me?
I'm so sorry. I can't help you, sir.
Alright. Well, we already have that little piece of evidence anyway. What do we know about you, sir? Secretly Moriarty in disguise. Wait, what? A smoker, butler, friendly. Alright. So they said they saw the dude heading out to the gardens, huh? Okay. Look at this guy. He's just chilling. Letting it hang out. How's it going? What do we need to know about you? An Italian adventurer collects pressed flowers. Okay then. So is the garden somewhere else? How do I get to the garden? Like, there's no route finding. So I just have to kind of run around and guess where shit is. What's over here? We're back out here. Okay. Alright, I'm just learning where things are, that's all. Guy hurried out to the garden. Well, I mean, I guess we can just go out through the front door again and see what's there, right? It could be here. Bang. Looking for a retired Navy officer. An aristocrat, deaf in the right ear, friendly. Okay. It's not going to be either of those two, I think. It's going to be a guy standing on his own, surely. What of this dude? Scottish aristocrat, good singer. Let's have a line, let's have a verse. What about this guy? A Greek banker, not him. German engineer, and a diplomat. Can we go through either of these gates? No. We're locked in here. What if we ask people if they've seen the guy around here then?
Not
Hi.
that one, huh? You lost the bet, Sherry, but don't let that stop your search for the Navy officer.
I'm not... I didn't... That wasn't me. I was trying to ask him if he's seen the guy. Watson, you suck. I don't like you. I want the other Watsons, not you. Man. He's like, no, that's not him. I'm not trying to give it to him. I'm trying to ask a question. What about you? Hi.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
My dear fellow, you're talking to the right man.
What is going on with my satchel, by the way? It's trying to eat my hand. The Navy officer, Mr. Rhodes, was sitting at our table with the noble couple. The men talked about yachting. The lady was fidgeting with the cane. Perhaps she put it aside, and her husband forgot to take it when they went to meet the medium. Now I have a perfect excuse to enter the seance room.
Hey,
See?
Sherry, don't we now have the perfect excuse to visit the seance?
I'm just going to give the cane to its owner. You will not persuade me to take part in this show.
I refuse. Okay, so we can give the cane back to the owner in here somewhere. I've noticed Watson seems to teleport around like an MMO character. Yeah, he's just like, meh, 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 meh. He's just fecklessly gesturing like, yeah, it's over there somewhere, you know. He's not pointing, he's just, meh. You're not very helpful. You're supposed to be helpful. But I'm guessing with the crystal ball here, this is a clue. This is where we need to be.
This hotel, this island, it's full of thieves. First my cane, now the diamond. Take your hands off me!
I don't think we want to
even
give this
know
guy
I
the cane
am.
back.
Hey, boy! That's my cane!
Yes, I'm
I
trying to
get
give it
that
back
a
to you.
lot. It's a very common design.
What? No, that's a custom-made.
A joke. A joke. It was left at my table in the restaurant. I thought it deserved to be returned.
Well, I'll be... It is rare to encounter a straight-fingered true penny these days. What a gentleman. But I must ask, how did you know I was the rightful owner?
I asked people. Okay, ooh. So, there are sparkly things. Yeah. Swollen reddish skin. He drunk. He a drunk. Expensive clothes. Rich, fashionable. Yeah, I kind of wondered if it was picking up the sound of that damn circular saw. So this is one of the reasons I got the dynamic mic, is because I was hoping it would not pick up as much background noise. I'll go close the balcony door. That'll minimize the noise a little bit. Well, that's unfortunate. I do notice, though, it doesn't pick up my key clacks anymore when I'm typing, at least not as badly. When I was doing test recording with Guild Wars and I'm like hammering all the buttons to do skill combos and stuff, played it back, I couldn't hear it. So that was good. But yeah, because it's everything this side of the mic is going to get picked up. So yeah, that's a good one at the very least, is I'm no longer going to have that issue. Oh, there we go. I'm like, why can't I pan down any further? So the left stick, like, changes elevation. I can go around? Oh, I can't go all the way around to the back. Urana! Oh my god, hi! How's it going? What is that emote? That is disturbing and so funny at the same time. How's it going, Urana? Come on in, it's been a while. How's everything going? Ooh. The bedroom door just opened slightly. I wonder what's inside there. That's where I keep my dragon. A head of garlic? Oh, on the ring. I'm like, what? Ghosts. Maybe that too. Doesn't wear a wedding ring though, so he's wearing a signet ring, and he's wearing it on the wrong finger. I've watched Kingsman. I know you're supposed to wear it on the pinky finger. But recently hit someone with force. We walked into the middle of that. Is Sherlock going to masterfully deduct that the man standing there holding his bloody nose is the man that this guy hit? Ooh. Alright, so that's everything. So we got a full portrait of the guy. He's a bored British nobleman or an ill Englishman on resort. Yeah, he's here getting rid of the scarlet fever. Yeah. No, he's a bored British noble. He's just drunk and lashing out at people. So I have to confirm one of these about him. Got it. Alright, so I'll hold down A. Yep. Judging by the heraldic emblem on his signet ring and cane, I can be fairly certain the man is Lord Craven, a bored rich English nobleman who travels around Europe squandering money. His florid face indicates he has problems with alcohol. He is still physically strong and healthy, but in a few years' time he will be wretched. That liver's gonna have words with him when he's done. Being constantly drunk, has issues with his temper, with red knuckles, revealed that he has severely beaten at least one person quite recently, his anger issues mixed with alcohol and contrariety. Is that right? Contrariety? Yep, I guess I got that right. Could make him a violent person. Closing the door didn't help? Yeah, the window's open as well, I guess, so that's a whole other exercise to have to close. I'm gonna climb up on the sofa. I guess, well, sorry guys, we'll just have to put up with it. Somebody's cutting wood up outside, so somebody must have a contractor.
Your cane told me everything
work.
I needed to know. I was after a strong, middle-aged man with a keen interest in adventure, noble blood, and affection for strong drink. And if one were to go further, one may even be able to extrapolate your name from your heraldic symbol, Lord Craven.
Marvelous. Simply marvelous. That's me, Lord Andrew Craven. You are the real medium. You hear that, Emma? Well, you found my cane. Perhaps you can locate my diamond, too. Yes, you should do it. It will be child's play for you, Mr.
Holmes. And if a child can do it, then I'm sure the local police can suffice.
I'm here on vacation.
Why bother? I know this harlequin stole it. The only question is, where is it hidden? Fine. Give me my stick and I'll resolve the matter myself. This thief almost confessed after a single punch.
I suspect a beating may result in answers of questionable veracity. Fine. I shall spare you and he the trouble if you first answer me this.
What's your favorite topping on pizza? What happened at the seance, or tell me about the... Do I only get to ask one, maybe? I mean, if we're gonna go in on the diamond, I should ask about it.
How does a priceless diamond become the subject of a seance? It is an unusual accoutrement.
Emma wished to speak with its former owners. My grandfather told us it belonged to a Rajah, an Indian king.
So you were summoning long-dead Indian royalty, and, pray tell, you were expecting him to converse in English?
To be frank, Mr. Holmes, I don't believe in ghosts. But Emma was fascinated by the idea of meeting a real king, even a dead one.
Well, a crown is a crown. Can you describe the stone itself?
A yellow diamond, not less than 100 carats, and perfectly egg-shaped. There is not another like it.
Okay, we get to ask more than one.
You insist the medium robbed you during the seance. But what occurred exactly?
Ah! It was a dirty trick. We were sitting here in the dark, chanting and holding hands, as expected. Then something began to appear from the medium, like a cloud or a bubble. The swindler called it ectoplasm.
Ah, yes.
Did we
Common
call
in
the
spiritualist
Ghostbusters?
trade, and quite the spectacle.
Indeed, perhaps too much. My beloved Emma screamed in horror, and I stood to defend her, attacking that cursed ghost.
How brave.
But my hand hit nothing. The medium jumped away from me, and Emma fainted. I lit the candle, and the diamond was gone.
The diamond was stolen by the ghost. Case solved. You're gonna have to go to the spirit realm to get it back. Craven, the Lord of Garlic. He is. I didn't realize that garlic would be a heraldic symbol of the British, though. I don't think... Well, I mean, maybe garlic... I mean, it grows well in England, so I don't know if it's... If there is a form of garlic that is, like, closer to an onion, I guess, that's maybe native to England, or has grown there a long-ass time. Brought over by the Romans or something, you know, could be. Anyway, I'm going to look around.
Stay here, and don't touch anything. I'm going to investigate further.
Don't fret, I'll be keeping a close eye on this thief.
Descendant of a vampire hunter. He's from the Van Helsing family. Oh, now we're getting in. Although I think they were Dutch, but... Unless you watch the Helsing anime, and then apparently they're a British noble family, but...
Oh, I love the ambience. Nice and creepy.
Oh yeah, nice and creepy. That's just the way we like it. Hello, how's it going? You're having an interesting day, aren't you, sir?
Thank you for helping us resolve the situation, sir.
Ah, no problem. Well then, magnificent medium person. Seriously? Is that going to be a meme in this
What
game?
happened here?
I don't know. The ghost. I summoned it as usual, but then it all went wrong. The lady screamed and pointed at Lord Craven. And there was a shadow. Such a mystical force. It terrified the lady. And it must have taken the diamond. Who
See,
else could
that's
have?
my theory too. This guy knows what's up. He knows ghosts. He would. He's a medium. Dracula was in London, so there could be someone trying to be a vampire hunter. Dracula got around. He really did. Any spirits here now?
Do you feel the presence of any supernatural entities at the moment?
Are you joking, sir? My nose is broken, this maniac wants to kill me, and you're asking about the spirits?
I suppose this can wait.
Yeah. Okay, do I have to fix all those problems before he'll talk to me about the spirits? Alright, we'll find out who
I
did
will
it.
investigate, and the culprit will be identified.
But the stubborn brute Lord Craven blames me right now. As if I could do something like that. Perhaps you can reason with him? Please?
He's an unreasonable man. Oh, but the mirror.
Was this covered on purpose?
Of course. It is very dangerous to leave a mirror exposed during a seance. The spirits may become enraged.
Or someone may notice the trick they should not see.
Yeah, that's possible. My question would be, why bring a mirror into the room and to begin with? Why not just take the mirror out? You know? But anyway. Let's see what we
Quite a
got.
display for the tremulous visitor.
They were moving around when we
I do
came
not
in
love
as
this
well.
Stuff, Sherry. It adds so much atmosphere to the room.
Okay, so press left bumper to highlight interactive areas. Ah, okay. Bloop. We got like a sonar. Oh, what's all this? Broken
This
chair?
hefty chair has nearly broken after hitting the wall. Could one man even lift it?
At Cambridge, I was captain of the rugby team. It was no place for weaklings.
Well then. I mean, how can he think a man can't lift what is basically a dining chair? Come on. Yeah, fix his nose to make him talk. Like, just grab the nose and be like, do you feel like talking yet? Alright, so what else have we got? We've got something here. So that's where the diamond was. Here we go. Blood.
There are light traces of rouge on the edge of this wine glass.
No, that don't look like spilled wine. That's the wine right there. That looks like blood. That looks like blood.
Half a glass of Balblair scotch and the remains of a Paul Aranaga cigar. What else does a gentleman need?
Manners. Oh, I don't want to know what that is. What? Let's just not. Oh, I'm standing in it. Oh no. Ooh. Slime.
This must be the ectoplasm. Too bad there's not enough for a proper chemical analysis.
Ectoplasm. The ghost was here, Sherry.
Yeah. Sure, the ghost. The ghost, he says. Ooh, I see a... That's... Really? That's not... Yep, there we go. A butterfly pin.
This brooch is old and cheap, but the moth design has its charm.
It's a moth as well. They're like the butterfly's goth cousins, okay? That's fine. What else am I missing? Like, I mean, the thing in the middle, yeah, but I can't highlight it. I can't really go around the table very far. That's like it. That's the extent of my ability to move. But I can't do anything there. There's one more clue here and I can't find it. Like, that we've already done. The thing's not turning yellow, so like, I don't know what else we're looking for here. Like, all I can do is rotate this. Like, I would think the suspicious white stain on the floor would be the thing to click on, but apparently not. Hey, happy lurking, Yuri. Thanks. Alright, we're gonna have to come out of there for now. Let's talk to the lady. Maybe we need to... Oh, because I need to pin a detail as well. Concentration helps you pick up smaller details when you see a scribbled white circle. Press right bumper to observe more closely. Why does that need to... Right, okay.
The diamond was placed on the table so that all participants could reach it.
Ah, seems like you're ready to delve into your mind palace, Sherry. I'm sure you'll make some good deductions.
Key evidence collected. We found enough clues to make a deduction. Open the casebook, navigate to the Mind Palace. Inside, pair clues you've gathered to make a deduction. Okay. Mind Palace. Ghosts of the past. And the mother's love. So these are the two different cases we've got going on, I guess. So here. The lady pointed across the table. And screamed. Craven punched the medium when he discovered that the diamond had been stolen. Lord Craven punched the medium in the face. During the seance, Lady Craven's place at the table was opposite a window to the courtyard. Luca owns a pin the shape of a moth, so we can put stuff together here. So the lady pointed across the table, and the window across the courtyard is where she's facing, so she could have been pointing at the window, basically. Here comes the Mind Palace. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to say this. Oh, lock or unlock. Y for deduction. Combine clues to make deductions. How do I combine them? Lock and lock. Like that, I guess. The courtyard witness. Lady Craven was pointing at the window. I'm sure she saw someone in the courtyard during the seance. Okay, so that's what we're going to. Oh boy, it's a very confusing mess of stuff here. So we've got the medium's testimony. Craven's testimony believes that this guy is duplicitous and robbery. Someone in the courtyard. So I'm going to pin that.
It seems there may have been an unexpected visitor outside the window.
Ah, I hope it was the ghost of the Raja.
Yeah, he was outside instead of in. What is interesting to me as well is this, like, net curtain that's been draped over this chair. You know, like, that's very weird. Let me have a look at this guy. He's Ethiopian, disoriented, sympathetic. This guy is feeling awkward, I bet. Turkish servant, accommodating, sympathetic. A lot of sympathetic people. What do we know about Watson? Oh, we don't invade Watson's privacy like that. Okay. Well, we haven't spoken to the lady yet either, so let's do that first.
Pale skin, quickened pulse, unsteady breathing. She's barely conscious. The feebleness of women.
Really, Sherry? Poor thing.
Wow. Wow, Sherlock. Wow. Bro. Ah, the feebleness of women. Huh. Wow. My dude. Okay, so maybe we need to be in the courtyard. Uh-huh. I see you there. And there's a dude over here. Let's just see what else we've got. I'm gonna do my bat pulse. Looks like the old man is losing it. His beehives are being ransacked and his bees are going down one by one. I don't think there's much honey left in staying with the swarm, if you catch my drift. Meet me at the docks at noon. We'll do it together. I'm reading between the lines really heavily here. Well then.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
Excuse me? What? I'm not sure I know.
An avid believer. Ooh, he's a believer. I'm not seeing any other items here. Maybe we need to just interact with the other thing first. Can I go through here? I can go through here. Yo. There's a lot. I was like, if I walk in here and I just saw the diamond sitting here, I'd be like, wait, what? Found it. Just looked around a little bit. Uh-huh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hello there, sir. How do you do? Why can't I talk to you? So we're back out in the lobby here. I can talk to this guy. I'm just getting ahead of myself here now. This guy had access.
May I ask you something?
I would never deny you, sir, but I know nothing about this.
Oh, but you do. That's interesting that drawer is partially open. Wait, is it in the bucket? No. I'm not doing the deductions. I'm just looking around. If I find this diamond somewhere, I'll be like, here it is. Found it. Good. Got it. No problems. But yeah, there is a clue over here. Got a raging clue. Hi. Recently scratched. Something stuck. A heel. So we can rotate it around. So it's a lady's heel.
This looks recent. A shoe with a broken heel will surely leave scratches. All right, John. Do you think a ghost could leave this footprint?
I'm reserving judgment. Use your keen eye to follow the trail.
All right. To track someone's movements, first pin the relevant evidence to the screen, then enter concentration mode with right button to reveal the trail. Sherlock will intuit the approximate path, so stay within the search area. Okay. Oh my god. Watson's just bumbling around in the background. Love this. Hi, construction workers. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. There's a contractor out there somewhere, maybe in the parking lot, cutting up wood. So... And here's me with my brand new dynamic mic, which was supposed to get rid of pretty much all the background noises, and you guys can still hear it. I think 'cause it's so loud and whiny, it picks it up. You know, it's like, oh, that's a sound I should be broadcasting. Alright, what have we got here? Someone in the courtyard. So, That's the same piece of evidence still. So I've got it pinned. So we enter concentration mode. Oh, there we go. I see. Aha. Gotta say, I'm not a fan of this as a means of getting around, though. Like, the camera angle is very close in. And looky here, we found the broken shoe.
Size 4 with a broken heel. Rose D'Amour. All the maids in the hotel wear this exact shoe.
So, definitely not the ghost of a Raja? Unless... No, what a shame.
Our witness was a nosy maid. Searching the entire hotel could be difficult.
Look for a maid with one
Perhaps the
shoe.
other maids can help us find her.
Or a maid that has swapped their shoes for other shoes. But they might have put different ones on. Like, they've dumped the one broken one. They could have swapped it out for one that wasn't, but then it would be paired with another one. Right? There'd be, like, another one here still for the other foot. So, there'd be a left shoe here somewhere. Okay.
May I ask for your assistance?
Apologies, sir, but I've never heard of it.
Maybe the guy in the courtyard now will remember seeing a maid, and he could give us a description. Oh, it literally says there, someone in the courtyard. Oh, but that's not quite what I was thinking. But okay, yeah, hi.
Could you help me?
That's a question I can answer.
Boom. The resident who was in the courtyard saw a maid was working in the courtyard, noticed that she left in a hurry after a scream was heard from the seance room. Okay, well that doesn't help us. I know that part already. I followed the trail. Okay. Fair enough. But they, yeah, we know that they left in a hurry. So, what else have we got? Anything in here that might help us? I can't pulse... Oh, there we go. I can. So...
This reminds me of the fairy tale, Sherry. Will you find your princess?
I don't know. Maybe. We should bring the shoe and see if it fits. Could do the infamous Chekhov scene. Perhaps you're familiar with Russian epic of Cinderella. If shoe fits, wear it. Just as long as she doesn't have web feet, then
Such a shame
we'll
that
be like,
Inspector Placido vanished.
awkward.
I'd feel much safer with him handling this.
So I don't think there's any other way we can kind of track this. How are we going to do this?
Help me, please.
Oh, yes. I can tell you everything, sir.
You better do. The staff said that Lucia got a scolding from the chief steward for wearing common shoes at work. She should be cleaning near the pictures upstairs now. So she did swap out of the hotel's shoes and into what would be her pair. Maybe we can talk to this guy with that now? The concierge guy or whoever he
Can I
is?
ask you a question?
Apologies, sir, but I've never heard of it.
No, okay, he still doesn't have any extra info. So she should be cleaning upstairs. Near paintings. I bet that narrows it down. No paintings here, so it's not her. There are paintings here. You don't look like a maid. You're off the hook. Can I go in here? No. Damn. Yeah, Craven, meanwhile, is just there like, where did he go? Where is he? I asked him to find my diamond, and why isn't he here doing that? And I'm like, I am. Okay, there's a painting or two here. Those are regular maid shoes, so it's not going to be her.
There you are. One would think a maid would be easy to find in this place.
I'm sorry, sir. Do you need more towels?
No, no. You are the maid who saw the ghost in the seance room, yes?
How did you know?
Simple. You changed shoes after breaking a heel while fleeing the scene.
I'm sorry, sir, but if I may ask, who are you?
Your worst nightmare. I'm a writer, of course. I mean, I write things, but, you know. I should probably say I'm solving a crime. Just to let her know there's like an official thing here. Like, yo, take this seriously, please.
A precious diamond was stolen during the seance. Lord Craven entrusted me with its recovery.
I'm sorry, sir, but we are forbidden to discuss the private matters of our guests.
Are you also forbidden from peeking into private rooms, Miss?
Saletta. Lucia Saletta, sir.
Tell me, Miss Saletta, what would your manager say if he knew you were spying on guests?
Oh, please, sir, don't tell him. I have a family. I need this work.
I won't, but only if you answer my questions truthfully. And don't play coy. I can tell.
Sherlock can tell. Can I tell is the real question.
Describe what happened during the seance.
A lady and two gentlemen were sitting at a table, touching their hands to something. The medium started to whisper and chant, and a ghost appeared.
A ghost? You're confident?
It was unearthly, sir. It grew from the medium's chest. A glowing cloud or a bubble. I pressed closer against the window to see better.
And the lady saw you?
How did you... Yes! She screamed and pointed, so I hurried to escape, and I broke my heel. But I did see the ghost. A sickly, evil thing.
And that's all you can tell me? Did you see any of what happened next?
The medium, Mr. Galici, he was doing something with the ghost. He grabbed at it like he was trying to catch it. And then I ran.
I suppose I should be grateful you endured these horrors for such a long time. All right, I have your account memorized. Good day.
That was unnecessarily showy. I have your account memorized.
She talked. I stay silent.
Oh, let's get back to the crime scene. I always love seeing you explain simple things to simpletons.
Alright. So, do we have any idea? Like this, these two don't go together. There's no way that him punching the medium and the medium having a moth pin has anything to do with each other at all. So the maid, Lucia, told me she saw two gentlemen and a lady sitting around a table, touching their hands to something. That would be the diamond, obviously. The medium began to whisper and chant, whereupon spirits emerged from the chest as a bubble. Maid leaned forward in her excitement. Lady Craven then screamed and pointed at her. That's weird to me. Why would she have screamed and pointed to somebody at a window? I mean, she was screaming and pointing at the ghost, and the window was in the opposite side of where the ghost was, right? So it was there, and people think she's pointing at the window. He farted from his chest. It's possible. Until we find evidence to the contrary, we will not rule it out. Lucia attempted to escape. The gentleman had jumped up fiercely, and she was terrified of scandal. She noticed that the medium was hastily doing something with the spirit. I should go back to the seance and reconstruct those events, so I'm gonna pin that evidence. And we shall... What is the weird glitch in the world over there? I guess that's the seance room, so it's like a little point of interest marker.
Lady Craven retired to her room to rest. Lord Craven remained here until the staff reported that the medium was locked in his room.
So they're all gone. Okay, cool. Wish I could tell my speculation, but already played it, so I will not say anything even though I hardly remember anything. Okay, fair enough, thank you. Alright, so... Yeah... I'm just, before we do it, I'm just kind of trying to do it myself, you know, instead of just using the game mechanics. I want to see if I'm smart enough to figure it out. Like, because it's still weird to me that this netting here is draped over this chair instead of behind it. Like, they didn't drape it over this chair. They took the trouble to put it behind. So why is it in front here? It means it blew across, and that's where it rested. And the fact that we've got a mirror here that is covered, well, I mean, we know that was covered through the whole thing, so it's probably not a smoke and mirror trick, but somebody could have removed this when the lights went out, right? Because the room was dark. So how do they not know? So what if what they saw was some kind of, like, light projected reflection? But the only place it could have come from would have been the window. Okay, let's see what the game wants me to do. With enough clues, Sherlock can use an imagination to reconstruct the past, interact with a node to begin, recreate an accurate version of events. Here, try to place the seance participants in their correct positions. So I press the left stick. Right? Oh. Oh, right, I have to press A. Oh, God. It's like, I'll just lay down and visualize. Alright, so Watson gets to do this bit. The power of imagination! Yes. So what goes here? Yeah, so this is where the medium was sat. Or is it where our... Oh, I see. I have to cycle through them. Yeah, because there's... Now, we know the noble was sat here. The cigar and the good whiskey or brandy or whatever the heck. It's not a brandy glass, so it's probably whiskey. He was fighting with himself. Right, so we toggle through them. That's not the lady. We know that that's the wine glass. Look at this, like a big snot bubble coming out of it, like bursting out of his face. Or maybe it's chewing gum. He just blew a gum bubble. They just... It's still, you know, the late 19th century. No one had seen chewing gum yet. So yeah, that's what she did. She pointed. He threw his chair, which ended up over there. And the medium would have been sat here because this is where the chair was with the pin on it, which we know belongs to the medium. There's no way the noble had a cheap-looking moth pin, right? So are those the only three things we needed to change? I guess so. And then right bumper to validate. Hold.
It all began when the lady screamed and pointed at the window. Lord Craven jumped up, ready to face anything, ghost or human. The medium shrank back in dismay. He was not expecting such a reaction and had to quickly hide the ghost. The lady was the only one left touching the diamond, at least until she fainted.
Amazing. It's like you saw it with your own eyes, sir.
Oh, I forgot that you were here. I guess I should discuss all of this with Lady Craven.
The Cravens are upstairs in room 226. It is one of our finest suites.
If the lady
You
was
mean I
touching
didn't
a
get the
diamond,
finest
then
suite?
she would have felt the ghost take it. What do you think it felt like, Sherry? A jellyfish?
I don't think that the medium just brought like a live jellyfish in here and like dangled it on a string in front of them. You know, that's not what happened. But this green gunk is interesting. Like, it's gotta be something.
The Cravens are upstairs in room 226.
Yeah,
it is one of our finest suites.
Alright, so do we have anything new in the case book to pin? So when the spirit appeared, there was chaos. Lady Craven's scream pointed away from the spirit toward the window. Again, which is weird to me. That means she saw it there. she had a different point of view as to where the spirit was. Again, making me wonder if the outside projection was being, like, put through the window and she saw it on the glass, is what I'm going with now. Which means the maid must have had something to do with it. She must have been, like, in on it, you know? Like, just stand here and hold this thing and, you know, this magic lantern box or whatever. Project it here. So yeah, Lord Craven and the medium were distracted with the fight. It appears that Lady Craven was the last who had the diamond. I should talk to her about it. Really like how you think it out. Yeah, I like to, you know, not let the game handhold me with its own information and be like, yeah, it was this and then this and then this. Before I start poking things, I like to be like, what might have happened? You know. Gotta stretch the old smooth brain here. Gotta generate a couple of wrinkles. Alright, so room 226 is gonna be up here somewhere. 223. 24. Brain physio, yes! Hey, you're Inty. How's it going? This isn't 226, is it? Hello?
Do you know anything about this? I have nothing to hide, sir, but I've never heard of this.
So there's 225, so yeah, it's over here somewhere.
Lady Craven is not who she seems. Remember her behavior in the hall?
So there are actions by Lady Craven that have aroused the maid's suspicions. Son's bad acquaintances. Oh my god. What am I doing here? I don't understand that mechanic.
Lady Craven is not who she seems. Remember her behavior in the hall?
I have nothing to hide but hides doors. Gotta hide all the doors.
Lady Craven is not who she seems.
You're molten.
Remember her behavior in the hall?
Involved into the Homo Flamius after 36 degrees. Alright, maybe we can try this again. Filter valuable keywords from irrelevant chatter. Lots of guests this summer. Alright, so up or down is keep or discard. So, nope. Was on the lookout. That could be useful. Cannot use a fish knife. Chef steals food. Nope. Prices. I've got to do that really fast. Oh my god. No, I'm not smart enough,
Lady
game.
Craven
Come on.
is not who she seems.
But at least it lets me retry over and over again. Okay, chef steals food is not relevant. Prices are rising again, not relevant. Was on the lookout is lots of guests isn't. Son's bad acquaintances, cannot use a fish knife. Made her husband drunk. Alright, I'm missing one. Maybe prices on the rise?
Lady Craven is not who she seems.
Alright. Let's try this again. Lots of guests this summer. Son's bad. Oh, damn it, wasn't that one.
Oh, well, I guess we'll have to try again. Remember to focus only on what's relevant.
I'm trying! It's hard!
Remember her behavior.
You put me on a timer. I hate timers. And they're in a different order every freaking time. She was on the lookout. Prices not rising again. Son's bad acquaintances. I'm just going to go through. Cannot use a fish knife. Chef steals foods. So cannot use a fish knife is apparently relevant? What the hell? How am I supposed to think that's relevant? That's not relevant. That wasn't relevant. Made her husband drunk. Chef steals food. Lots of guests this summer. Cannot use a fish knife. That's it? Oh, that's trial and error mechanic. I don't like trial and error mechanics. They're just boring. Okay, well, we'll have to deal with it. Overheard two staff members talking about Lady Craven, the gossip that the woman may not be the wife of Lord Craven? How do we get that from that? Achievement was got, though, that's true. How do we get that from... Because she can't use a fish knife? She was on the lookout the evening... I mean, maybe they're thinking, oh, is she like a mistress that he's passing off as his wife when he comes here? She was on the lookout during the evening while trying to get Lord Craven drunk. Also noticed that the lady was unsure how to properly use a fish knife. Okay, I think I see where this is going now. So the fact that she might be just a mistress who's pretending while she's here to, like, they're both pretending that she's his wife. Maybe she stole the diamond. Okay. Well, this is looking very relevant now. Can I do a mind palace? Lord Craven punched the medium. The diamond was stolen during the seance. Can I put those two together? No, those don't go together. Okay. They don't go together. They don't go together. Okay, you see how it, like, makes them red to let you know you've already tried to pair them? That's good. Not really that much of trial and error when you get used to it. It's kind of easy to choose what's relevant. I guess, yeah, you know. Like, I dislike the fact that I'm on a time limit, though. That's the problem. Like, if I have to sit and think for a moment if something's relevant, I've already lost time. And it was, like, running out of time before I had a chance to hear everything. So... how to teach parents that 20 minutes before train departure isn't the right time to pursue the new local town hall peruse the new local town hall paper on where best to spend money, but rather get your things together and catch a cross-country train. Oh no. Yeah, easy getting distracted, huh? Alright. Maybe we're supposed to pin that. Okay. Knock, knock. Just walk in. Just barge my way through. Chest bump the door. Oh, ooh. Oh no.
You're here, at last. I didn't do that. I swear, I found her this way.
Well, I did have some questions for her, but it seems I've arrived too late. Now it's a matter for the police.
Mr. Holmes, you said it yourself. They're children. They'll only make things worse. You promised me you would investigate.
Investigate a theft, not a murder. Fear not. I will tell them all I've uncovered.
I'm gonna go get the police now, so...
The police will surely accuse me of Emma's death. You were the only one who can find the truth.
Yeah, well, here's your stuff. Oh, you found the diamond.
Fine,
Great, you don't need me anymore.
Only because it's slightly more interesting than the walls of my room. Tell me what happened.
Look, after you left, I waited in the seance room until the servants locked up Mr. Gallici, the medium.
Okay. And was she with you?
And was your mistress there too?
Oh, so you know? I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Regardless, the staff took Emma to her room. She was still feeling dizzy.
So you didn't follow her. Interesting.
Okay. And where's the medium?
Is Mr. Gallici still being held? And where did the servants secure him?
He's in room 225. But that pigeon-livered man at the reception desk refused to give me the key.
Well,
I will
yeah.
have to visit reception
What would you need it
myself,
for?
then. Perhaps he will listen to reason.
All right. And then where did you go?
Where did you go instead?
To the bar. It had been almost an hour.
I see. And how long did you stay?
I partook of a well-earned whiskey or two before retiring upstairs. Ask anyone there.
Now we arrive at the tragedy at hand.
So what did you do next?
So what transpired after your detour to the bar?
I headed up to my room to find Emma on the bed. I didn't pay her much attention at first. I was still preoccupied with that damned medium. But when I realized she was silent, I drew closer and discovered she was dead. What's more, the diamond lay right there beside her.
Oh, well, that is splendid news.
Splendid? The return of the diamond will be cold comfort if I live out my days in a jail cell. You must help me.
Let me see what I can find.
Nearly an hour has passed.
Okay.
You already have yourself a murder mystery, Sherlock. Why am I not surprised?
Look, Watson, this kind of stuff just follows me around. Where are you, Watson? Oh, he's over there. He just pops in wherever he pleases. Not pointing fingers, but me saying, hey, you may have all the time in the world once you are on the moving train, not next to it, was seen as too picky and pedantic. You know, my, was it my mum? Yeah. Yes, it was. Long time ago, my mum went with her sisters and my cousin to see, I think it was Rod Stewart in London. So they got to the train station, like my dad dropped them all off and then left. Didn't, you know, like stick around. There's not really very good parking at that station, so he couldn't really stick around unless you're willing to pay for a minimum of like several hours. But she was like, no, just go. I know how to get on a train. The train shows up, and of course they've got reserved seating, and it's in a specific carriage, and they were in the wrong part of the platform. That carriage went all the way past them right to the far end. So they start walking down the platform as the train has stopped to get on the train into the carriage that they were supposed to be getting into. But of course you can get in at any carriage and just walk the length of the train. You know, they're all joined. So it was like an intercity train, not like a little local rickety thing. So she's walking along the full length of the train nearly. The whistle blows, doors close, train leaves. They're still on the platform. Just like, it's like, yeah, they come and go on a timer. You've got to get on. But anyway, they were like, well, let's go back to the ticket office and see if there's another train coming soon. They went and said, we've reserved tickets. We got here. And then the train left before we got on. Our fault. And they said, well, with these tickets, you can actually get on another train of that same type. And there's another one in 20 minutes. So you're in luck. Just don't sit in a reserved seat. Sitting in any other open seat. Ignore your reservation numbers, because someone else might have reserved those seats on that train. So, and they got on the next one. This time, knowing to just get on and walk down to the carriage you're meant to be in. Oh, it was so funny when she came back and told us about this. Better to wait for the last call and squeeze into the train during Japan rush hours. Is that true? Why would that be? They don't wait for passengers to board like coach? Oh no. No. Because the train's huge. It's like 15 cars long at least. This is like a long, like full country length rail train. This is like 2 hours to get to London. So, you know, it's like a big intercity train. So any conductor standing around checking that the doors are clear he doesn't really know whether anybody's getting on the train or not, because they're on the platform. Them walking along, he doesn't know that they're passengers wanting this train. They could just be walking along the platform, you know, waiting for the next train. So, you know, like there's always going to be people milling around waiting for their train. So how do they know? They give them a couple of minutes to get on, and then they're like, right, off you go. And that's it. That's all they do. And it was really funny when she came back and told us, like, well, I had a fun adventure. All right, let's see. We can at least look at this. So, we got it somewhere. Well, I guess we get that.
Strangled with bare hands, judging by the bruises.
And we have the diamond at the very least. Ooh.
This must be the missing diamond. A tremendous specimen, now forever tainted.
Hey, it's got an interesting story related to it now, so there is that. Okay, she's got a bag. She's got a fork in her bag, and I guess makeup brushes and stuff.
Everything was tipped out of the bed as if it was searched.
Do you think she stole the stone?
It's certainly possible, but we won't get her confession now.
Well, there is a professional medium right next door.
Yeah, maybe we can ask him. Could you just summon her real quick so we can ask her a few questions? Strangled by bear hands. No, not that kind of bear. No. There'd be some claw marks. So what do we got here?
Fard Rouge Calomel Mascara, a real altar of beauty for the travelling temptress.
Mm-hmm. Mirrors. Okay, so we're supposed to go into thingy mode. Ooh, is there like a little hole there? Look, isn't there? Has it got a false bottom? Yes, too shallow.
A neat hiding place. Why would she conceal all of this?
Yeah, what has she concealed then? Letters.
Several £1,000s, that's quite a fortune.
Right, yeah, of course. That's what banknotes looked like back in the day. They were basically like small letters with lots of shit written on them. They were almost like bank-issued credit notes, I guess, in those days. The moth pin. Whoa, what? The same pin that the medium had on his jacket?
This ring looks out of place among the others, and the design is familiar.
Were they in cahoots? And a ring. So what have we got here? Virtus Audasta Sapit. I don't read Latin, so...
Virtus Audacta Sapit. Courage tastes bold. A unique family motto.
The mystery deepens. A victim with a checkered past. And poor taste.
I mean, I kind of guessed Audastus was like audacity, but yeah, I guess also that makes sense too. Ordinary cheap brass and a weak lock. Okay, well, what does that got to do with the hotel, though? I guess we need a key for it.
So young and so dead.
Now Wolfie thinks,
Another mystery
yes.
to investigate, my friend.
Anything else we can poke and prod? Ooh, was that a thing? No. Okay. What of the luggage? We can't play with the luggage. Can I talk to him again? Oh, no, I'm just going to leave for now. I'm not ready to provide evidence just yet. But I am ready, however... Oh, wait, there's a thing here. Letter regarding compensation. Lord Craven, you promised me compensation for your gross misconduct in order to cover the cost of my treatment and quell the scandal, yet I have not received a penny. You know that I lost my job after your false accusations. Now, even after my innocence has been proven, I can't return to work because of my hand injury. If you continue to ignore me, I shall be forced to appeal to the court. Running my laptop with 96 gig RAM instead of 8 gig is such a change. Ooh. Downloaded all the RAM. Yes, that's what you did. Thing is, though, so whoever strangled her then tossed everything out onto the bed with the bag, and the diamond was right there. They didn't care about the diamond. The diamond is not... probably nothing to do with any of this that's going on at all. She was involved in something else, and whoever killed her didn't think, hey, payday, I'll take this diamond.
Someone was not happy with his post?
Probably because they knew that we're already looking for it, and they didn't want to have that be found on them and get an additional entanglement. You know what I mean? So, paltry correspondence. Right, I am ready then to make another... Oh, we got a lot of clues now. So, we got the moth pin and the moth ring. I found a ring with a moth designed in Emma's hidden stash. Luca and Emma could have met before. So they both have jewelry with the same moth design. Could they have something in common? They're con artists. I wonder if we asked Lord Craven, whose idea was it to come and do this seance? Is it maybe Emma's? So we've got seance theft. The diamond was beside Emma, so we know that probably goes there. Now, they go together. We've got 2 deductions? Oh, we can figure it out. The murderer left the diamond. Whoever killed Emma left the diamond beside the body. Again, that could be the thing. She might not have stolen it and somebody else did. And then the murderer put the diamond next to her, but it's not really possible. Since the whole thing started, tracking where everybody went, the medium has been under guard the whole time. If he had a chance to pass the diamond off to anybody, he was very good at sleight of hand, because I doubt very much that was the case. But Staff did take him to the room. He could have passed it on to one of them, and then one of them could have come and done the deed and killed her and left the diamond behind.
Low.
Whoa, that was loud as well. I might need to change some volumes there. Yeah, guys, how did that sound? I'm getting used to all my new audio setup. How's it going, Zaras? Thank you for the resub of 80 months. 80 months? How are you going to sub to somebody that long who plays this crap? Come on. How's it going? Nice to see you, my friend.